Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Stephen Tippett, we're so excited to have you on our key real estate ride along today. He is a well-known photographer here in town, and he's going to give us a little spill about what he does and just a little bit about him.
Hello, I am Stephen with StephenPhotos.com. Been doing photography for over 20 years. I got my first camera when I was like 6 or 8. It was a Polaroid camera,
Yeah.
and I was trying to capture lightning.
Oh.
So
You still do that to this
still
day.
capture lightning, still
That's
passion.
awesome.
It's like the dive. Oh, it's like that on Grease.
From 6 to 10 or 8 to 10 or whatever, I constantly kept asking for a big camera with interchangeable lenses and things.
Mhm.
So at 10 I got that for Christmas, and then at 12 I got Photoshop and all that stuff from a friend for my birthday, and then
So everybody knew this was everybody knew this is what you wanted to do.
yeah, art and this. So because I paint and do all kinds of other things too,
Right?
but photography's always been the thing.
The thing. That's pretty awesome that you knew at a very young age that's really what you wanted to do. Some people are still figuring out what they're wanting to do.
It's just always been fascinating to me, photography. So
Now, do you just do real estate photography?
So now I do.
Regular cameras. So tell us a little bit more of other things that you offer to us real estate agents.
I have this fun little camera that doesn't look like much, but it's amazing. It does 360-degree photos.
Cool.
And then I have this. It's a drone. So this flies around and takes pictures from the air.
Okay.
I am Part 107 certified, so if you ever need an actual licensed drone operator.
Oh. Okay.
I don't use this, but this is my old camera. If I were to guess, this is from 2003, 2004, somewhere around there. The memory card is different than what you would expect.
Oh.
Yep, that is a floppy drive.
That is a floppy disk.
That's a floppy disk. So you don't want this in your footage, so you do this and turn it on, and it auto levels for you and does
That's
fun
so
stuff.
cool.
Yeah, there.
Wow.
And then I have the jump up to a 48 megapixel high end.
And then that is what you take all of our real estate pictures with.
This is taken over 150,000 photos of real estate.
Whoa, that is pretty cool.
But I want it that way. Tell me why.
For those of you that don't know Matterport, maybe Stephen, if you can just explain a little bit about what is that? Explain it to them.
Sure. So if you've ever seen any video or anything where you can walk into the house and then look around the house and explore it by doing the little steps or the points on the floor, that's Matterport. So I always explained it like it's Google Street Views, like you're driving down the street and you can see on Google Street Views, but for the inside of your house.
Can you get the dimensions of a room with that?
So you could get it within like 2 or 3 inches.
Okay.
But it's mainly meant for measurements of objects. So if you want to know how big a TV can fit on the fireplace, then you could like measure the mantle and see how big the mantle is within an inch or so.
Okay.
And like how big is that sofa that they have? How big is their refrigerator?
Gotcha.
Little things like that.
Which is so important to people. I mean, that's probably our most asked question is like, do you know what size a refrigerator opening is? You know, people want to know what their stuff looks like in their new space.
And they already have a TV. You know,
right.
Will my 65-inch TV fit on top of the
The
fireplace?
husband's like, do we need an 80?
Yeah.
That's what we want to know.
Ours is going to look small.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's probably a big thing. So,
and it does do different floors and things like that too. So it'll stack it and put it all into a little dollhouse, a virtual dollhouse you can look around.
That is so awesome. That's really cool.
That is really cool.
But I offer a lot of stuff.
Right.
The video course we showed earlier.
Yes. And that's all on his website. So at the very end of this, we'll post Stephen's link at the bottom here. You can comment or even DM Stephen for these questions, and that way he can kind of help answer them for you in more detail. Hey. How far will you go?
So on my website, it's listed as Midland, Odessa, Greenwood, Permian Basin. The Permian Basin part is really the only thing that's going to be different. The price is the same currently for Odessa and Greenwood.
Okay. Okay. Well, that kind of makes sense to just kind of let everybody know like where he will travel to.
I wanna see you out that door, baby. Bye bye bye. On it that way.
I guess I know this more.
See? You're team back. You're team backseat.
I'm team backseat.
Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why.
Should we do some random? Should we do
I mean,
some
you could
trivia?
try. It's
Trivia?
hard to stump me.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
That's
okay,
a challenge.
okay,
That's
okay.
a challenge. This is good. Trivia. I love trivia. I mean, I'm not very good at it, but like,
I'm great at it normally. Okay, in what 1976 thriller does Robert De Niro famously say, "You talking to me"? I said it. I tried to say it.
I mean, I would say Taxi.
Yep, Taxi Driver.
oh my god, have you seen that one?
No,
Okay,
I haven't
for
seen
which
a lot.
1964 musical
Way far back.
blockbuster
Okay.
did Julie Andrews win the Academy Award for Best Actress?
I know that.
I know.
I don't.
The Sound of Music.
No. Wow, what a loser!
That's before the
Princess Diaries.
64. Princess Diaries came out in 2004, maybe.
Okay.
Favorite.
Well, Mary Poppins.
Thank you.
That was
God.
honestly my next guess.
Thank you. It was all her. He only had 3 movies, and you just went through all of them.
Well, there's that. There.
Okay. This is my favorite movie. So, which Disney princess dresses up as a man to save her father?
Mulan!
Yay!
That was a good way to end it. Thank you guys for tuning in with us again this week. We're so excited that Steven jumped in with us and enjoyed having you here and being able to get some information about what you do. So we look forward to maybe you hopping back in
Definitely.
later down the road. Guys, y'all have a good weekend and we'll see you next week.
But it still works. I could take you guys' picture with it right now if I wanted to.
Yes. Let's
1, 2, 3.